morning, students. Welcome back to our SST classes. We are continuing the lesson Lifelines of National Economy. Its various parts we have already completed. How the means of communication and transportation are considered as the lifelines of our national economy. What are the various means of transportation, roadways, railways, waterways and pipelines. In today's class, we will be discussing airways and the means of communications. So let's start. Airways. It is the fastest and most luxurious mode of transportation. It was nationalized in 1953. Now let's see the benefits. It is the most comfortable mode of transportation. It can reach to the remote faraway regions very easily. For example, interiors of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and other areas. The very long distances also can be covered in very short time period. It can easily cross hills, forests, oceans, valleys, deserts, etc. It is an excellent for quick business trips. It's very useful during the calamities for providing relief and medical helps. It is also used as a sign of luxury and status symbol. Now, it is the main mode of transport in northeastern states of our country because this region is very rugged region full of forests, hilly areas, and during the rainy season floods are common. It is also a border areas where the other modes of transportations cannot work so smoothly. Now its types. According to the ownership, it is divided into two categories, public and private. Public, under this Indian Airlines and Air India comes. Private, we all know that very well, Indigo, Jet, etc. According to the route, it is divided into two categories, domestic and international. Domestic within the country and international, by the name only it's clear. Pawan Hans is the helicopter facility which is specially created in our own country also. It provides services to ONGC in offshore oil fields. Our airways also provide operations in the neighboring countries also, like Southeast India and the Middle East. So we have seen airways, the fastest mode of transportation, but still it has some of the drawbacks also, like it's very costly and common people cannot afford it so easily. But nowadays, various schemes of the government as well as private airways, it is becoming very common. Communication. Sending or passing of messages, emotions, informations among people from one area to another area or region is called as communication. There are various means of communication like TV, radio, press, films, newspapers, etc. Since ancient time, we know that means of communication have changed time to time, from pigeon to drum beats, then messengers on foot, to nowadays the latest technology, mobiles and printed materials. Now let's see its types. Personal means of communication and mass means of communication. Personal means of communication. These means reach individual to individual, and its benefits are they are very useful for sending personal or secret informations. It maintains privacy. For example, postal services, telephones or telecommunications, etc. India has the largest postal network in the whole world. There are more than 1.5 lakh post offices in our country. 89% of it is in rural areas and 11% is in urban areas. Let's see the mails which are sent by the post offices. They are divided into two categories: first class mail and second class mail. From board exam point of view, it's very important. First class mail. It consists of cards, envelopes and all the light materials, and they are airlifted. Now second class mail. It consists of books, periodicals, journals and registered letters, and they are sent by roadways or railways. There are 6 postal channels in big towns and cities for supplying the postal things in a faster mode. These 6 channels are Rajdhani channel, Metro channel, Green channel, Business channel, Bulk mail channel and Periodical channel. Now, telecommunication. Telecommunication is developing very fast. The landline telephone system is mainly controlled by the government. More than 2/3 rural areas are being covered by telephone and STD lines. The mobile phone services called GSM, Global System of Mobiles, is mostly in private hands. India has 23.53 million landline phones and more than 1.178 billion mobile phones customers in our country, and this number is increasing day by day. Now, mass communication. By the word only it's clear. By these means of communication, we can send or pass on our message to a larger section of people. It provides entertainment and creates awareness among larger section of the people. In this, various national programs, policies, and they are telecasted. For example, radio, TV, newspaper, magazines and films are some of the examples of mass communication. All India Radio or Akashvani, it broadcasts a variety of programs in national, regional and local dialects for various categories of people all over the country, especially in rural areas. It is the most common mode of communication. Then Doordarshan, it is the national TV channel of India. It's one of the largest terrestrial network in the whole world. It also telecasts programs in various regional languages for education and entertainment. There are various languages channels in this. Besides that, many more private channels are also there, like Zee, Star, many sports and cartoon channels also. Now, press and print. India publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals. Newspapers are published in more than 100 languages. Largest number of newspapers are published in Hindi, then English and Urdu. Now, films. India is the largest producer of films and short films in the whole world. We also produce video feature films by the Central Board of Film Certification Authority. It certifies both Indian and foreign films. So, all these were our means of communication. So, this we have completed today's class, in which we had discussed about airways, the luxurious mode of transportation and means of communication, in that personal means of communication and mass media, and how they are becoming very important and famous. Besides that, we can also say in mass communication, the computer technology or emails and all these one are also becoming very famous, and which is, you can say, the need of today's time also. In next class, we will be continuing with our international trade and tourism. So that's all in today's class. See you.